Hey guys, welcome to my video on why Knight is the most overrated kit in Skywars. I mean, it's bound to be at least a little bit overrated, right? Because at this point, like, half the players or something stupid like that use it. But the thing is, if all those players are going to be using the same kit, they might as well use a kit that's actually good, like Scout or something. Like, I would rate Knight low A tier, maybe high B tier, but let's try to figure out why everybody thinks it's, like, the best kit in the game. So, first, let's break down the kit. In this kit, you get a helmet that's as good as an unenchanted diamond helmet, and a sword that's about as good as a sharpness 1 diamond sword, which is nothing special. You can just get that from your chests. That doesn't immediately disqualify it, because there can be some good kits that are just used for consistency, like Farmer and Armor are both pretty good. But the reason that Knight is not good, while those two are, is because with Knight you don't get a whole lot of armor. The other kits that are used for consistency, they give you a lot of armor. But I know what you're thinking. Knight gives you a sword though, that's like the main part of Knight. Sure, you only get a helmet, but you get a sword. But you're playing Skywars, so it really doesn't matter that much, whether you have a sword or not. Swords are basically only good for block hitting, and I know there are some people that they like to pretend that they're playing UHC, so they're like stabbing people with a sword, rather than just throwing them into the endless pit that is the void. But even for those people, I think they can stand to just try to knock people in the map in like the once in a blue moon occasion that you get a stone sword or something like that. It's just not that common of an occurrence, and even when it does happen that you don't get a good sword, it's not that much of an improvement to actually have a really good sword, because you can just knock people into the void instead. The reason why that's not true with Armor or Farmer is that if you don't have armor, you're basically just screwed no matter what. You're just going to get two-shot no matter what your strategy is. So now let's talk about the other reason why it just baffles me that so many people use this kit. And that's that there's another kit that's basically just a better version of Knight that I've never seen anybody use. It's a Armorsmith. I don't remember the last time I've seen an Armorsmith, which is weird because it's just a better version of the most used kit in the game by far. The reason it's a better version is, first, you get a helmet that's about the same as a Knight helmet, and then you don't get a sword directly from it, but if you get a diamond sword that's unenchanted, with Knight you would get a slightly better one. With Armorsmith, you also get a slightly better one because you can just enchant it with sharpness 1. If you get a sharpness 1 diamond sword, that makes Knight pretty redundant because its sword isn't really better than a sharpness 1 diamond sword. But with Armorsmith, then you can get either protection 4 or another level of sharpness, which is actually extremely useful. So I would say the only time Knight is going to be better than Armorsmith is if you get a stone sword, and it's really not worth choosing a kit on something that's that rare of an occurrence, I think. Plus, Armorsmith can be used for actual armor, which is probably much more important than a sword, because even if you don't have a good sword, then you can still have really good armor and then just try to knock people off the map. So that's why it's so strange that so many people use this kit. I think it should be way less used. That's the end of this rant. I don't really have a good outro here, but if you do use Knight and you have reasons that I didn't bring up, I would love to hear them, because actually I'm not a Knightman myself. So I'm not exactly sure why you guys use that. I would love to hear, like, other reasons if you guys have them. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe if you liked as well. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's it. I don't have a good outro. Bye.